Yo, 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 it's your boy Mog back with another episode of Mog Plays. Tonight we're playing Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Anyways, I'm getting used to this new update on my MacBook. Seems pretty snazzy. And since it's a Friday, and I never got a chance to finish my birthday wine, I thought it might be a good day to, sit, chill, kick back, and just enjoy some immersion. And really just feel good while we're getting into Metroid here. So today, or tonight, we're getting into the Bolt Forge. And yeah, like, this game was my birthday gift to myself. So we're at the Bolt Forge. I think this is where we get this fight. Elevator recall terminal. Elevator activated. To operate, touch the hologram at the center of the elevator. Okay, let's see where this goes. Man, and I was playing some Kirby Air Riders while I was waiting for my computer to update, and I was just like, damn, dude, I want to stream more Kirby Air Riders, but yeah, I've got to get through Metroid Prime 4, dude. Oh, no, no! What the fuck happened? Uses batteries to power systems and the facility's main power supply becomes unavailable. A powerful burst of energy can cause it to briefly activate. Oh wait, I have an idea. That worked. What the heck happened? This is so dumb. Okay, I think I'm just gonna quit. Start over, because I don't understand what the fuck happened there. Like, I just fell off and then ended up in a spot where I can't get out of. So stupid. Okay, let's go back. Starting back at the save station. Oh. But fuck it. Okay, so like, I'm just hoping that I drink just this little bit of wine, whatever's left over, and I don't end up as hungover as I was on Wednesday. Like, oh my god. Fuck that noise. I'm just trying to fill up my logbook. Oh, look at that mini map up to the left corner. You can see it, right? It's like a little 3D map. That's pretty cool. I guess I was supposed to go down. And why did I start over? Oh. Am I gonna get stuck here? Oh, wait a second. Dude, seriously? Bam. Ah! Yes. Perfect. Emergency decompression. Emergency decompression cap for the ion collection cylinder. Made to withstand extremely high pressure, it will break if hit with several implosive impacts. Oh, that's easy. Oh, that's not gonna work. No entry found in the catalog of Lemorne-made creatures. Analysis implies it was produced by a powerful AI designed. Designation information is engraved on it, deciphered as Mecha Rat. Whoa, what's going on here? Damn, almost got shocked. Conduit. Access hatch. Used by maintenance tanks. Currently offline. Spool of anchor cable locked by a nearby bomb slot deploys when both spools are released and the lightning antenna is in position. Interesting. Gosh, this wine is good. Oh boy, it's so good. Party! Fuck off me, rat. Get the fuck off. Oh yes, of course. No! Oh, stop doing that, dude. Something's gonna happen. There's gotta be a reason for why I have to. Those are there. Guys, I think I'm addicted to Kirby Air Riders, though. Ah, shit. Knew it. Don't even fuck around. Don't fuck around, man. Oh my god. Stop. Don't hurt me.
Oh, good. We're back online. The facility's power has been restored. Once you return to the top floor, there will be the nice tower.
Oh boy. I'm gonna need some sort of grappling hook to get across that. I think I already know. I think this activates something. Access code approved. Ouch. Is this a boss fight? Oh shit. Ah, ho, oh, ho. Did it throw me in the trash? Ow. on our way back up. Oh, now I got an elevator up and down. I don't have to do that shit all over again, ever. That's good. That was worth going through that back area.
Activate now that the power's back on to clear the way to the next tower. But this storm...
Yes, let's save mission progress. In the top floor, is there anything I can activate? Oh shit, what's going on? Oh my god! She's transforming. New suit. New suit? New Samus? Who this? Viola suit acquired. You can now ride Viola, the fully operated vehicle. Driver registrations required. Open the menu with minus and check the inventory for more information. Access to the Tower 3 circuit and Viola final certification. Denied. The Tower 2 lightning absorption generation system must be active before access can be granted. Tower 1 lightning absorption generator system activation completed. Operating at full power. Tower 2 lightning absorption generator system currently offline. Oh, I'm back here. Things are about to get really interesting. Whoa, what's going on? Oh shit. Keep pressing X like X is the missile button, but it's not. Did I just die? It's pretty dark. No way. Do I really have to start over from where I saved? There was no autosave? So dumb. It's really punishing. Damn. Well, at least I know we didn't really do too much. But now, you're mine. Save room. Hell yeah. How did I miss this last time? Whoa. more. Oh my god. It's so stupid. took you down. Holy fuck, that was hard. Did it though. There's two phases to the battle. First, you had to get rid of all the ads, and then you had to fucking... How do I get that over here? Ah, I see. Oh man, this seems like it's gonna be harder than the other one. fuck? That's fucking bullshit. Fucking bitch. No, stop doing your stop going to your psychic visor, dude. Stop doing that. Seriously, get the fuck away from me. No, stop that, dude. Stop. Seriously, dude, why does that always hit me, dude? It's like homing. Oh my god, stop! Dude, where did they keep coming from? How do I kill it? Oh wait, I think I know. Dude, seriously, fuck off. No. No! You're dumb! You're so fucking dumb! Stop fucking around, Samus! Fuck! God, fuck, I hate these fucking controls, dude. Finally! No! 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 Stop! No, come on, do what I'm asking. Fuck. No, you didn't do what I was asking! No! Stop! Don't do this to me now! No! Fuck! Stop! my life, man. Fuck my... Ugh. No, what the fuck are you doing? No! Stop! Fucking stop! You're fucking being stupid, man! Fucking stop! Literally, stop! Bitch. Finally, dude. Fuck. God, that's the most annoying fucking boss battle ever, dude. Dude, seriously, don't fucking attack me. I'm not in the mood. It's that fucker again. The guy who stole the artifact. Dude, seriously? Don't fucking fuck with me. Stop doing that to me! Get away from me! Now! Stop! I can't even charge my thing! I don't know how to stop him! Get the fuck away from me, asshole! Fucking get off! Stop! Get away from me! The fuck off of me! No, you fucking bitch! Why are you being so fucking stupid, Samus? Fucking aim at him! Fuck! Fuck, that was fucking hard. Jesus Christ, I was fucking losing my shit. motherfucker again. Oh my god. What the fuck is going on here? Seriously? Save, finally. Dude, this game's way too punishing. If it was, if they allowed us to fucking, what is it called? If they allowed us to, like, what is it called? Like, not, like, respawn. If there was more checkpoints, this game would be a lot more fun. But the fact that we, like, always have to respawn at the last time we saved, like, that shit's really annoying. Like, it pisses me off because I don't even want to, like, even think about having to start over and doing a bunch of shit all over again. All that for a missile expansion? man. Yeah, I'm saving my game because I do not want to have to start over with that again. I don't have the boost ball, so can't do anything there. What's my objective? Okay, I think I'm gonna take a break. After doing that gauntlet of combat and puzzles and such, oh man, I just feel like I don't know. I'm over here sipping on wine and such. I want to play something a little less stressful. But nah, I shouldn't be like that. I should actually, you know, be able to figure out what to do next. I just hate feeling stuck. My brain feels shot too, like I mean, we activated the power of the first one. Activated the power of the second one. Oh, that's it. Okay, yeah, seems like we're figuring it out. Oh, I got a new map. Tower 3.
Danteline is an acute cast nasciten hiscana. Suscinet televitek sacan cast. Nasciten de la chitek zahet salan. Nista la shen, nella chites la sen cashenitan, alas viola la jetin, ascanet leth zahet. ستين فيولا الكاس عتيق.
I pass? Save room, thank God. There's just a lot happening. Frozen! I'm frozen! I'm frozen! Whew. Jeez. That was tough. Hopefully I get the boost ball ability from that. Oh no, we got some boots. Double jump. Psychic boots acquired. Enables second jump. Psychic platforms can now be stood upon when materialized. What's going on? Oh, it's the second key. Finally, got the second key. Mog's crazy space adventure. Alrighty, now that we got the second key, now I think it's time to take a break. We got the second key. We did a lot in this episode. We got the second master key. We got the viola. We got certified. We learned how to use the viola. Got the psychic boots. Fought not just one, not just two, but 3 bosses with then a gauntlet of multiple phases of several enemy groups. Combat was intense and crazy. I'm still getting used to the controls because the controls are slightly different than Metroid Prime 1, and for some reason my muscle memory is always trying to use the X button to shoot missiles when I need to be using the L button or the R button, all this crap. But anyways, this game is still a visually stunning. Combat is incredibly intense. I can't even imagine what it would be like on hard. So, once I beat the game, I'm hoping there's like some sort of like I don't know. I highly doubt there'll be any new game plus to this, because like if you can't just start over with all of everything, because then you could just access all the areas and it just wouldn't be a true Metroid game like that, because there would be no point in backtracking or anything like that. You just go straight to the end. But yeah, this game is really cool. No, not a lot of lore in this episode. We just sort of like, this episode was a lot of action and was very combat heavy, and yeah, a lot action packed, filled with a lot of stuff. But I'm curious to get back to camp and to see what Mackenzie was up to and see what he's found out, and you know, get more into the lore and the story of this game, because that's something I feel like Metroid Prime games, like, they typically just like scatter the lore throughout the world, which I feel like they have done in this game too, but adding additional characters, the voice acting, you know, they layered in this overarching story, which is very compelling to me and very interesting. So I'm really excited to see where it's going. And I'm still trying to get a grasp of this world. It is different. I feel like Metroid Prime 4 has its own distinct flavor when compared to Metroid Prime 1 and Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. I'm excluding Metroid Prime 3 Corruption because I've never played that game. I have no idea how it was played or how it felt or anything like that. I didn't own it on the Wii, so I can't really speak much to that game, but I feel like for 1 and 2, like, there's a distinct flavor for each of them, but I feel like 4 has its own distinct flavor. Like, it's, especially with the shapes of the world and how and like, you know, the architecture and the culture of this race that Samus is sort of like learning about and doing research about. So it's interesting, to say the least. But yeah, like, dude, some frustrating boss battles, just because they don't really give you, I mean, yeah, like, Metroid games never really have been, you know, known to do any sort of hand-holding. This one's a little bit more hand-holding than the other ones, because it gives you hints on like what you're supposed to do in terms of like turn into your morph ball, how to do dashes and stuff, especially in like boss fights, whenever you're like you know, struggling to do what you should be doing in combat, stuff like that. It does give you hints. Like, it doesn't, but it's still, like, you know, it doesn't make the weaknesses to certain enemies obvious. Like, when I was fighting that one enemy with the 3 little photons that I needed to destroy in order to break down that shield of that one boss or whatever, I didn't know that I had to destroy all 3 simultaneously. I didn't even know that I was supposed to be destroying them. I was just like killing all those things, and then I accidentally destroyed one of them, and then it regenerated, and I'm like, why does everything keep regenerating? And I was like, oh, that's because I'm supposed to use the psychic beam to take them all out, like, you know, all out at the same time, so that way I could disarm the shield and then do some damage to the boss. So that was crazy. And then that fight against that other guy, the other bounty hunter that we encountered at the beginning of this game, was really intense. I didn't know how to stop his tornado. I was like, there was like no like clear explanation. No, you had to figure out for yourself. And I was like, oh, am I supposed to use a psychic blast to, you know, knock him out while he's doing in the tornado? And no, I had to zoom around in morph ball and then use my morph ball bombs to sort of knock him off balance and then stun him, so that way I can do some damage. And you know, I kept fumbling in that battle too, because I couldn't, every single time I tried to switch out of I kept pressing that, like every single time I switched out of my morph ball, I kept pressing X and going into psychic mode or scan mode instead of shooting my missile, which is what I should have been doing. So it's like I'm still getting used to the control scheme, and I keep pressing X to shoot missiles when I shouldn't be using X to shoot missiles. I don't know why I keep doing that, but I'll get over it eventually. You know, this is only my second day playing this game. It's only day 2 of Metroid Prime 4. So like, yeah, and it's the weekend. So like, we got a ton to play, ton to do this weekend, especially when it comes to Metroid Prime 4 and other games. Yeah, this is a good episode. I enjoyed it a lot, even though it was kind of frustrating when it came to some of these controls and trying to figure out what to do. It kind of made my brain hurt. I was like, yeah, like I'm just trying to like sit back and relax and enjoy a game, feel pretty immersed. But yeah, there were certain elements and design choices that sort of took me out of the game and like made it feel less immersive to me. And I was like, I really don't know. I really don't know if I want to like, if like I'm in the mood for this right now. But like that didn't destroy the novelty of the game, though. It's still really well designed, still really beautiful and compelling. And yeah, like I'm just getting used to things, but like as I'm trying to like navigate through things, I just like I don't know. It's just hard to say. It's like, yeah, like I'm trying to find. I'm really looking for that immersion feeling where I feel like I'm actually there, and I'm like looking around, like how it was yesterday when we were walking around and just got to the planet and we could just I want to go into full exploration mode. That's what I'm trying to say. I want to go into full exploration mode. But when I bought this game, I had the understanding that this was going to be sort of more open-ended, kind of like how Metroid Prime was, where you're like sort of figuring out what to do on your own. But this seems rather linear to me right now. Like, do this objective, then this objective, go here, then go there. It's not really there's not this exploration element. Like, it's not really like encouraging you to explore too much, and it seems like even with being in about 3 or 4 hours, I'm still like in this period where we're doing tutorials. Like I just got the viola, and then we did all those combat and racing trials to get our certification, so that way like we can learn all the mechanics of the viola. And it still feels like I'm stuck in that beginning part of the game. But I feel like once we get all the 5 master keys and we're able to go to that other world that was mentioned, the world will open up to us. So like, I guess that's what I'm really eager for, is that I'm trying to get to that point where I can freely explore and immerse myself in the world without having to be stuck into these linear objectives. And that's also a thing, is like it's so punishing with the save points being so far away and objectives like having so many things in between. That's why I said it would be really hard on like hard mode, like playing this, and I can't even imagine this game right now in hard mode. I'm hoping by the end of this game that I've become really skilled at the I'm hoping by the end of this game I'm really a really skilled shooter, really skilled fighter, because between saves there's just so much that can happen, and if you die you have to like start from the last time you saved, and it's so punishing if you are like, you've gotten through so much and then you're just like right at the cuspice of getting back to the save point, but then you die. Like, you have to do all over again and do all that stuff again. There's not auto saving, or there's no checkpoints. So like with that linear progression and that lack of exploration, you're sort of locked in to doing the same thing over and over again if you can't get it right. So it's kind of like, yeah, like, gosh darn it, this game can be punishing, and like it breaks the immersion. And I want to freely explore, I want to feel part of the world, I want to enjoy the story, like sink my teeth into the lore, learn more about the world building and the characters, and like, I want to feel inspired by the game, because that is what encourages me to write, and that's what encourages me as an artist, right? So like, this is like, games are a medium or a muse to me. They're a means to an end. They are there to help inspire and cultivate and breed ideas within myself. so that way I can, do the things that I love to do, which is like write and tell stories and work on my book and my characters and my world building and all that stuff. So like when I'm over here focusing on combat, like, locked into a linear story, like, well, I mean, it's not even a story, like, it's just linear. I'm just like learning mechanics right now. I feel like this part of the game, I'm just learning mechanics, learning how to, like, learn how to complete objectives, learn how to scan, learn how to do this, learn how to do that. I feel like I'm locked into this learning mode, and then we're just picking up mechanics, and I'm just really eager for the game to open up, so that way I can fully immerse myself into the world, explore on my own, and just have everything that I need, so that way I can go do what I want to do. It's kind of like Breath of the Wild, whenever you're like stuck on that, the very first area, which is like, that was like Tears of the Kingdom was the Sky Island, and then in Breath of the Wild it was the Great Plateau, right? Like, you couldn't explore the rest of Hyrule until you got through those two areas, right? So I feel like I'm stuck in this sort of like period where I'm like in this period of linear progression before I get to the full-on exploration phase, which is what I really want to get to, so that way I can like immerse myself in the world and start feeling inspired like I was yesterday. Even though like it was pretty linear yesterday too, there was not a lot of like exploration. I was just starting the game, and I was just like I was just starting the game, but like there was like story, right? So like you're meeting Mackenzie, and there's that artifact, the opening mission, and you're like, oh, they're setting the stage for this, this narrative of, and then Samus being the chosen one, and there's like story, right? So like it was linear yesterday, but there was just so much excitement around the story, and that's what like I felt myself drawn to, attracted to. That's what I felt immersed in, was the story. But then, we're in this period of linear progression where we're just learning mechanics, and the game feels tight and claustrophobic and not very open. So like once I get past this, I feel like once I get past this and the game opens up, I'll feel a lot better about it. But as of now, I felt like, I was like, getting pretty frustrated because the game was feeling really tight and just didn't have a lot of openness to it yet. So I'm hoping in my next play session that I get to a point where the game opens up. And right now I feel like I still haven't got the boost ball. I just got the psychic boots. I think the boost ball is next, because there's like 3 spots where I have found where I needed the boost ball function in order to activate generators within this stage, which makes me think that I'm gonna have to be coming back here regardless. And I don't know, maybe if I do have to backtrack, then I will have to be coming back here in this area eventually. But like, am I locked to this area? Can I explore other areas? Like, where's the encouragement to explore? I feel like with Metroid, Metroid always been very much like exploration focused, and like explore, see, do things, like, I don't know. What I'm trying to say is that it's like Metroid has always been a game where exploration has been like at the foundation, and I feel like this game is lacking that at this point in the game. I feel like the story and the narrative supplemented that at the beginning. Now we're getting into this portion where we're learning game mechanics, but the game has not opened up to the degree that like Metroid Prime 1, which opens up very soon in the game. Like, I mean, I think at the very beginning you're just encouraged to like, oh, you land on a planet, what's going on here? And then you're just exploring the shit out of it, and then you're like looking for 13 artifacts that are scattered throughout the world, and picking up what upgrades for your suit and all that stuff as you look for artifacts. And you can find the artifacts in any given order depending on how your exploration goes. Like, but there's no story really with that game. It's just the story's told through the lore and through the log books, and through Samus's own adventures, which is like has its own appeal. It's because it's like, yeah, you're sort of like on a, I don't really know what Samus's mission is, but she's she's learning and exploring on her own and figuring things out and getting everything that she needs, so that way she can accomplish the task. So it's it just opens up so much more soon. It just opens up sooner in Metroid Prime 1, maybe even instantaneously, whereas in this game it feels fairly linear at the beginning. So that's my take on it right now. Just as of now, I feel like it's a bit linear, whereas more linear than I'm used to for a Metroid Prime game. But I do anticipate that getting better soon, because this game is just, it's a AAA game. It's was highly anticipated. They're weaving in a larger narrative, layering in a story, so exploration, and plus they're adding a ton of new mechanics. So like, there are a ton of new ways to play the game, a lot to learn before you get to the exploration phase. They're trying to arm you with all the stuff that you need before you start exploring. So it's kind of like Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, where you're like stuck on this one area, and you have to get out of this one area before you can start doing everything that you want to do. But the thing is that within that one area in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, there's a ton to explore and a ton to do within that area, and I feel like there's not a lot to explore within Metroid Prime 4 at the very beginning. Like, I was really drawn to the story and the characters and the narrative at the beginning, but as soon as I got to here, I feel like it's just been like, oh man, like it feels like I'm speeding through the game to get to the next area, so that way I can start exploring. I'm not really immersed or enjoying this part of the game right now. I feel like I'm trying to rush through it because I'm trying to get to where I want to go. It's weird. It's just freaking weird. But I'm still gonna play the game. I'm still gonna hop back in and see where we go from here. But yeah, like, that's sort of my impression where I feel right now. Yeah, that's just, I guess that's just my take. That's just how I feel right now, I guess. But that's it for Metroid Prime 4 for now. I'm gonna hop on to Kirby Air Riders and start knocking stuff off. Start knocking stuff off my checklist. So yes, stay tuned for that. But if you're enjoying Metroid Prime 4, let me know in the comments. If you agree with my take, if you disagree with my take, feel free to let me know. But to each their own. It's still a great game regardless. I'm just waiting to get to the point where I can just do more exploration and just fully immerse myself into this world, and learn more about the lore and the story. That's what I really, really, really want. That's really what I'm trying to get out of this game. So anyways, but thanks for watching. It's always a pleasure. This is your boy Mog signing off. Thanks for watching again. Take care. Have a great night.